Hello and welcome back to Light Father Light Son. Today we have a very special episode. It's the lockdown special. We'll be talking about everything quarantine. But just before we get into this episode, we would really appreciate if anyone could go and subscribe to wherever you get your podcast from, maybe iTunes or Spotify, even YouTube. And go drop us a follow on all the social medias. All you have to do is click on Light Father Light Son podcasts and we should come up everywhere. We appreciate that a lot, wouldn't we, Dad?
Yeah, I am pretty excited about this because I have not really had the chance to talk to people. So now I am.
Also, to make sure that we're staying at home and being safe and saving lives, Dad.
Yes.
So, yeah, how are you finding lockdown so far?
I am finding certain elements of it troubling, right? And it's not things I thought I would find troubling. I'm eating all the time. I'm literally eating all the time.
What have you been eating?
No, but honestly, it's like I'm at home. So I'm working from home. I'm doing everything from home. And so I'm just like in the fridge.
I don't think you're fully understanding what lockdown means, mate. That is lockdown. Everything is at home. I'm also on the same page. Like, I'm getting so bored of looking at the same cracks in my wall.
Yeah. I do understand
like
that.
I said this to you the other day. I sent a voice note because I'm just that bored.
Yeah.
But I sent a voice note of me killing a spider. Sent it to a few people.
Oh my goodness. Please tell the listener what time in the morning you sent that voice note.
It was about 2 in the morning.
2 a.m.
But so basically I noticed this quite big spider that come into my room. And I killed it. And I was just sitting for the next half an hour. I was just fuming. I was just so annoyed at this spider because it thought it could intrude on my personal space. It was the audacity for me that it just upset me. And
I love that, the audacity. He's like, who does he think he is? I mean, you sitting on your bed. Who's that spider think he is?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel that lockdowns. I feel a little bit like I've watched Tiger King. I'm feeling like Carol Baskin.
I mean, listen, no spoilers, but I have had a lot of people get in contact with me and say, Netflix, Tiger King, watch it.
Go.
And honestly, can I just say, it's not for everyone. It is not for everyone. But it is the weirdest bunch of people, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's like
there's not one normal person on it.
It's like there's about 15 different stereotypes that are in one person. It's so strange. Like they're hillbillies, they're this, that, and the other.
Oh.
It's so confusing.
Oh,
like you're a bit like I just don't get what you are.
I know that we do sometimes have American listeners. So what I'm about to say now is controversial, and I'm sorry if you're American. I'm sorry you're American, but this is true. What is wrong with Americans? Why are they so weird?
Okay, I think you're generalizing quite a lot of people there, which I just like. So for like, I'm not saying that I'm a massive fan of the Americans.
I am a fan, but I just think they're all weird. Well, they are all
see,
weird.
This is what I'm saying is like it's a fine line because it's like there's some of them that are great, but some of them are a bit strange.
Oh, I mean, honestly, if you watch that TV program, if that is your only one selection of what Americans are like, you are literally never going to that country. You're going to try and get as far away from that country as possible. Everyone is crazy on it. Everyone is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
So good.
We've had to... I don't know if you've had to do this, but have you put some boundaries around your Netflix watching? I bet you haven't. You just watch 8 episodes at a time.
Well, I've actually been enjoying lockdown quite a lot. I'd probably say that this is, so we're on to, for a little bit of context, we're on to week 2 right now of lockdown. And for the week 3.
Week 3? I was looking at you as if to say, week 2, what have you been doing? We're on
this
week
is
3.
what I'm saying. I think that for the first 3 weeks, I've quite enjoyed it. It's been a bit different. I think now I'm getting to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm losing the will to live. My housemates, like, they're literally breathing, and I'm trying to
and it's
strangle
the audacity.
It's the audacity that they think they can breathe in the same room as me.
That is brilliant.
No, I think I've been enjoying it. I've actually been taking quite a lot of, like, in my daytime, I've kind of been working on quite a lot of stuff. It's been quite a, like, creative time for me, you know.
Oh man, it's
Hey,
amazing,
bro,
man.
I've just
Hey,
been
man.
so creative.
It's amazing, man.
And then in the evenings is then when I would. But as a house, we're normally kind of like watching films and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been all right so far.
Can I say something? I mean, I know this is we basically talk a load of rubbish on this for half an hour, and that is all good. But
People still love it. I don't get it.
Yeah, but what I do want to, I did say this. It's in a talk recently. Is I don't know if you saw it on social media, blah blah blah. But about these goats, these white goats in Llandudno. But basically, because everyone's in
I'm
lockdown.
really proud of you for saying that right. I think that's how you say it.
What, Llandudno?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I was calling it Llandudno, and I'm not sure.
I'm going to be honest. I've never heard of the
Welsh,
place.
though, aren't they? I mean, they're wrecking our language.
Right, we've already upset. We've already upset Americans, Welsh people. What are we going to go for next?
English.
Right, we just want to put a massive disclaimer out. We love everyone.
Oh,
we're just
we
joking,
love.
you
We're
know.
we're just having
We're
a
just
laugh.
having a laugh.
Yeah,
Quarantine's
yeah.
getting to all of
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
I've had 2 coffees. I'm buzzing.
You are buzzing. Your eyes go massive when you've had coffee. So it's interesting because everyone's in lockdown in Llandudno, and because there's a bit of space, some goats have come into the town. They're beautiful white goats. I'm going to be honest. And basically, they're wandering around. They're eating from hedges. They're going into the town centre. And I do think this. I'm going to say this. This might be the only sensible thing I say the whole podcast. But space has been made, and it has been filled with something beautiful. And
Is that your dad quote for today?
yeah. Because listen, coronavirus, like the whole thing, lockdown, it's made a bit of space. What are you going to fill that space with? You can fill it with rubbish, or you can fill it with someone beautiful and excellent. Oh, let's have a moment.
I love.
Let us have a moment.
I love this podcast because it goes from just one extreme to the other, doesn't it? It's like it's either utter rubbish that we're talking about, or it's the most super deep conversation. And I love that people are a bit kind of like, I don't know. I'd like to not like. I hope it's not too jarring. Is all I'm trying to say. I hope that people are going with the flow. I see. I feel like. It's a bit weird. I feel like I've not spoke to anyone in ages.
I know. I mean, people are literally listening to this thinking, that's 2 lads that have not had a proper chat for a long time.
It's a bit like, are you liking this? I don't know.
We're talking quickly. We're like, oh. And another thing. And I said to him, but
Wow.
I am...
Lockdown special.
Yeah, but something cool has happened today. So in the coronavirus world... is that last week, I'll be honest with you, I was getting ticked off at cats. I was getting ticked off at cats. Because cats were smug. No, they were smug. Because we were all locked in our house. We're allowed one walk out or whatever. Cats are doing whatever the dickens they like. They're like strolling around, giving it some, going out for a pint of milk, maybe having a curry with their mates. Do you know what I mean? And they are lording it over us.
I just want to say that the opposite is pigeons. Pigeons are struggling, bro. Have you seen them?
Pigeons are struggling with the virus.
Literally, they're looking around because there's nothing. There's no food.
Oh,
so they're looking around and they're just
They
a little
just-
bit.
oh,
they're
they're-
like scratching their necks. They're looking a bit.
I've never seen a pigeon scratch its neck.
Well, you know, they just look a little bit shabby, don't they?
Yeah. But anyway, on the cat thing, so cats have been lording it over us. But today there's been an announcement that owners have been told, keep your cats indoors. Don't let them go out. Because apparently it's like, that could be...
Well, I
that
did
could be
see.
a bad thing, which, yes, cat, get that smug look off your face.
Right, first of all, Welsh people, American people, and now cats.
They're all getting it.
But no, there's actually been, speaking of Tiger King, I did read an article, which it's one of those articles that I've seen it and I'm not even sure it's true. But I saw an article saying that there's a tiger in America that's got coronavirus.
Oh, give it a rest.
But now that I've said it, I think it might be a Tiger King meme. I'm saying.
I think what we're starting to do is beginning to focus on things that normally we wouldn't notice.
Oh yeah,
And,
like if I saw that, I'd normally you'd be like, oh cool.
Yeah.
But now it's a bit like, oh my goodness, what? Wow.
Yeah.
We also want to put a little disclaimer out. I should have said this at the start. We are leaving the chili sauce till season 3, episode 1.
I feel like I want to apologize for that. Because
we
did
do
it
want to
on
apologize
the
for that.
last episode, and we'd got this chili sauce, and honestly, it was a letdown, wasn't it? It was
You
such a letdown.
can actually tell in our faces that we're just a little bit like, this isn't what we wanted it to be.
Because we were wanting it to be the hottest of the hot. I wanted my eyes to bleed.
Yeah.
And basically, it was not even.
Sorry, I just caught on to what you said. You wanted your eyes to bleed.
Yeah,
I don't want my eyes to bleed.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be family friendly content. I don't want eyes
Like
bleeding.
some kind of horror film, some kind of horrendous horror film that people are like, oh, children.
But
come
like
away.
we are advocates of spice. We like spice.
But
so
that
I think
chili sauce.
yeah, because I
was-
must admit, like, we got mum to try it after, and she found it quite spicy. So it wasn't like a spicy sauce. I just think we're quite used to spice.
Your mum does find ice lollies a bit spicy.
Brilliant.
She has not got a great capacity.
Well,
for
also
spice.
people are like, she's put out a poll on Instagram, saying that she wants to be on Like Father Like
I
Son.
mean, come on.
I mean,
'Cause
if
I don't
lockdown
think
keeps
that'll
going,
do you think that might happen?
well, I think that we might run out of that much content that they might be that kind of a bit interesting to have on.
But I mean, it might be like.
Oh, hello.
Exactly. If Tamsin comes on, my beautiful wife, who I care
Or
for
Kezia.
tremendously. I mean, the thing is, right, is that what's that going to be? Is that going to be her sort of kind of slightly telling you off? Do you know what I mean? Kind of like getting a little bit chippy with me, putting me in my place.
But I
Mate,
think
we
she
don't want this. This is like our garden shed at the end of the garden. This is like man cave. Do you know what I'm saying?
But I think that people would love
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Not character.
And then obviously
she's a human being. But I think obviously everyone
Mums
loves
are
her.
humans as well, man. Can I just say that Kezia would bring another flavor to the party?
She's like, I think a couple of things I wanted to say again is that we do want to let us know, like get in contact with us. We'd love to know if you want to hear some more of this lockdown content, what you want for season 3. Like, we kind of wanted to get that out there just so that we're not, I mean, it feels like we're going a little bit insane anyway. So a little bit of human contact would be quite nice.
Yeah.
But also as well, like, Kezia would bring such a random dynamic.
Yes.
And like, I think to a point where people would just be like, what's going on?
What the Dickens is happening?
What the Dickens is happening? I'm going to be honest, I lost my train of thought halfway through all of that. It was like,
There's a few things that when we all get back out from lockdown, are we going to still be able to like continue normal conversations, or halfway through just be like, sorry man, phased out.
Yeah.
Driving. I don't even know if I can still drive. Do I know how to drive?
Well, the other one is that I've been going on my daily walk, right? And because I'm getting
Do you
so
do the same
used-
one every day?
Yeah. So when I'm getting so used to it that when, like, I'll go for, like, I'm getting so used to, like, going for a wee whenever I want that, like, my body started to get a little bit strange.
Whoa, outdoors?
No. So, but this is what I'm saying
thank
is that
goodness
because you're
for
in
that.
all the time and there's a toilet right there.
Oh,
So,
right.
I need a little bit of a wee. I'll go for a wee.
Yeah.
But then as soon as I go on my daily walk, it's like my body knows that I've left and there's not really a toilet near me. And it's like, oh, bro, you need a wee. And it's like, I've been out the house for 15 minutes and everyone's like, it's like alarm on, need a wee. And so I'm running back, needing a wee. And it's proper strange. And it's like, dude, what's going to happen after lockdown? Every time I leave the house, it's going to be like, nope, you need the toilet, mate. Lockdown's getting to me, guys.
I think we can all tell that. I don't think any of us need to be psychiatrists to work out that you're going a bit stir crazy.
Well, so I wanted to also talk to us about something.
Talk to us. Talk to me, you mean?
Well, I like to bring people into I like to make them think
Make it
that...
accessible, bro. Make it accessible.
I'd like to think, wow, we're breaking the fourth wall right now.
Yeah.
Wow, lockdown is not doing well for any of us. But there's obviously been, on social media, there's been a lot of kind of like funny videos, and obviously everyone's going a little bit insane, right? And everyone's kind of getting to the point of being super bored. And so me and like my house, we've been kind of trying to like make it interesting. So we actually did the Quarantine Olympics. the other day.
Oh my!
And so
actual goodness.
that's what I kind of wanted to generally talk about is like, is there any kind of weird stuff that you've been doing? Because I think that like people are just doing things like that they would never do. Like the people are making songs that shouldn't be making songs. Like there's, you know, there are people trying to do trick shots and throwing little balls into bins and like just hours and hours because they're just that bored. And obviously our one was we created the Quarantine Olympics. And that again was just basically just the most random, like going around the house and like throwing grapes and like who could get the closest to a certain object and trying to throw it. And yes, it's landed right next to it. So I win. And it was super strange, guys. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, that sounds like not a conversation scraping the barrel. That sounds like a lifestyle scraping the barrel.
Well, but
that
it's,
does sound like...
It's funny that we talk about scraping the barrel because I think that like we are as a human race right now scraping the barrel.
Yeah, that is true.
Literally anything.
Because people like say 24 hours before they call you on a call and you chat to them, and then 24 hours later they call you back and they're like, "Oh, how's it going?" I'm like, mate, I've literally done nothing since I spoke to you last. I've been in the same room.
Yeah.
I've been with the same people. I've done nothing. And it is like that because, you know, like just like generally, oh, yeah, I went and did this on Saturday. Or it is what we're getting is like a little narrowed down what we can actually chat about. But I like this. A minister called me a couple of days ago and we just like chat. And I don't know this guy very well. And so you know, he just said to me kind of like quite casually, he just said, "Oh, he says, so who are you doing lockdown with?" So, you know, cheeky chappy, thought it'd be funny. I just went quick as a flash back to him. I went, "Oh, yeah. Sandra from The Office," right? So it just went quiet. And then he just went, "Oh, I thought you'd be with your wife and children." It was like, oh mate, it's just a joke. I mean, I just love the thought of this minister going, oh, Mark's on lockdown with Sandra from The Office.
Do you know a Sandra?
No, I love that you're just asking that. And who were you thinking of when you said Sandra from The? I do not know a Sandra. I do not even know a Cassandra.
Make that very apparent. Well, is there any celebrity that you would like to be quarantined with?
Oh, great question. Well, obviously, it's just for footy chat. I mean, I've said this before. I don't want to be boring, but James Richardson, footy chat. So he's a guy I'd listen to a little footy podcast. He just knows a lot about football, and I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, you're going to have to give a bit more context because even I'm struggling to know who he is.
So years and years ago, when you were not even born, he basically did a Italian football show. I think it was called Galaxio or something like that. And
Galactico?
Maybe that, yeah. And basically, he used to sit at a cafe with a coffee and a newspaper, and he used to chat about Italian football. And that's what I first found out about him. But now he does loads of podcasts and stuff, and I love listening to him. He's quite funny, and he's got a group of guests and all that. But I just think, wow, can you imagine that? Just like having that around all day. So let's chat about the 1986 World Cup. Come on, 2 hours gone. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so, but do you not think when you've got through all the World Cups and all the Italian teams that it might just get a little bit...
And then let's chat about Scottish football then. We chat about...
What if he doesn't know anything about Scottish football?
Oh, this is childish. This is literally childish. Who would you like to be?
Cheryl Cole?
Oh, I am sorry. If you're a small child right now, being sick into your mouth, I'm sorry you had to hear that. Disgusting. Disgusting. That is funny.
No, so I'm just joking.
I love that she went on American... What was it she went on? She went on some Simon Cowell talent show. Was it America's Got Talent or something? Anyway,
yeah.
American X Factor. And basically, she only lasted 3 episodes because nobody in America... Oi, man! Man! No one in America...
Right, that's Geordie people we've just offended as well. Well done.
I just love that the whole nation were like, What? What you just said?
It is pretty funny though. I mean, it's that was obviously a joke. But I don't. To be honest with you, I don't know because I think
Here's
I'm
a
finding.
good question. Do you reckon any human being, no matter who they are, after like 3 weeks, 4 weeks on lockdown with them, they're gonna get annoying?
I am, unfortunately, I think I'm learning about myself is that whoever you are, how amazing you are, how great you are, you will still annoy me after 3 weeks.
Mahatma Gandhi, the most peaceful
Yeah.
living man
Put some
ever.
shoes on.
Oh, I'm sorry for all the Gandhi fans out there.
The Gandhi fans.
Loads of people follow him on. No, they don't.
He's got an
Gandhi's
Instagram
dead.
account.
No. Basically, I think you're right. I think literally any human being.
I think it just is. It's a bit hardwired in myself, and I think you as well. We're just a bit confrontational, and I think that we do just like a bit of a showdown every now and again. It's a bit like right.
I just try to think of the most gentle, kindest human being, and literally you like. Why'd you always wear yellow? Why'd you always wear yellow? That's getting to me.
Carol Baskin.
Yeah. Oh, that was another reference to Tiger King. So if you've not watched it, this show has meant nothing to you. I'm very sorry about that.
Joe, imagine being in lockdown with Joe Exotic.
Oh,
That would just be nuts.
Oh
wouldn't it?
no. I know. Imagine being in lockdown with like the most annoying person. Literally the most annoying person.
Well, if you're going on that Simon Cowell vibe, you just judge everything you do. No, I'm out.
Wow.
Duncan Ballantyne from the
Dragon's Den.
and for that reason,
I'm out. I'd like you to be out, Duncan. Give me a bit of space, mate. Get out my face.
yeah. I mean, I just find that obviously, hey, we're all dealing with it very differently. I find, and I do, and it's quite interesting in some ways, but also. Yeah, I just think that pretty much anyone would get pretty frustrating after a while, which, is a shame.
Yeah.
But it's just
I love
what
the
it is,
fact
isn't it?
that people are like wearing a dressing gown at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. People have gone to pot.
Oh, like time is literally just a couple of numbers that I look at every now and again.
It means nothing.
Yeah, it's a concept.
It doesn't make any difference. Is it 6 o'clock at night or 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
It literally doesn't matter.
It's not important.
Like the other day, I'd showered at like 8:30 at night to get ready for the day. And it was a bit like, bro, what you doing? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
and I love that people are like, they'll have different online kind of things. They're dressing up to be online. I'm like, mate, what are you doing that for?
Yeah, I've been so obviously Zoom parties is what they're called, have obviously become a thing. That's also, sorry. In your head, you're like, oh, that would be interesting to talk about. But basically.
But you actually were talking about it.
See,
so literally you were talking about something and in your head it went, oh, that's a good thing to talk about.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about it, mate. Just keep talking.
Well, I think what's happened is during lockdown is that the kind of voice in your head, that's not just a voice in my head now, it's just what I'm talking. it just comes out.
That's now your best friend.
Yeah.
It's no longer, it's not my imagination, it's Tony. I like to call him Tony.
So no, Zoom parties have become a thing, and like again, this isn't to. But the first week of lockdown, it was not to kind of make it weird, but I was on like 17 Zoom parties in like one day. It was getting so much to a point where I was like putting my phone on airplane mode, like because it was genuinely like, and that's not trying to blow my ego up. It was just like what was happening, and it was just a bit like, oh guys, I can't take this anymore. Like, if I see another person start a sentence and then it cuts out and then finishes the rest of the sentence, I'm just gonna. But I started to lose my rag. Like the first couple of times, it was a bit like, oh, you broke up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's a bit like, mate, start again. I didn't hear any of that. People, all right, chill out. And I'm like, no, but it's annoying.
I think I'm like, listen, obviously all of those things, they're doing the best they can, right? And I get that. But I'm not going to pretend that it's as good. Like people are saying to me, oh, we had a big party. We had 16 people around. We all had a drink in our hand. It was as good as if it was actually. No, it wasn't, mate. No, it wasn't, because guess what? If you're on a screen, you've got to talk to the person in your face. If I'm at a party, I can clear off and have 15 minutes in the loo. Do you know what I mean? I can't, because that's important in parties, just to take a little break. I don't need to be.
I loved yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing
Have you ever
to get
gone
in.
to the toilet in a situation you've not actually needed?
No, because I'm not as antisocial as you.
Honestly,
I quite enjoy being in social places.
I can go to the toilet, just stand in the toilet for a bit. Honestly. Oh, you're looking at me. Is this weird? Does this go out loud? Oh,
it is like
just in a few situations where you think, oh, I can't be bothered.
No, I fully understand that, but
stand in the toilet for a bit.
Yeah, I get that, but like that's your coping mechanism. What I'm a little bit like, when I'm done, I'm done. Like, so I'm like a 2 hour, hey. But as soon as I'm done with people, I'm just get my coat and go.
No, but even in a conversation with you, I've noticed if you and me are talking on the phone, chat, and then I can just, he's done. Chat, boom, I'm gone. And
yeah.
Oh, it's just that right, see ya.
No, but it's just my attention span is not great at the best of times, and I just find for me it's like in my head, I like to plan things, so it's like if the next thing I'm like, right, I kind of want to get on with that now, and you're kind of boring me, and like so it's just a bit kind of like, oh, cool,
wow, to your own dad. Yeah?
No. This is to the whole human race. It's like...
Oh, it's not just for you.
Yeah, it's like if you get my attention for more than half an hour, you're doing pretty well.
You've done well.
Like that's when you're like, oh, I'm a really good friend of Jordan, because I can...
You've been able to hold him for...
Yeah, and that's not... Sorry, I then feel bad for people listening to going, oh, we've never had more than half an hour conversation. It's not that. It's just I find it very sort of like, oh, right, I don't really like awkward silences as well. I always find that I try to fill them with just stupid jokes that in my head I'm like, I know this isn't funny, but I'm like just saying things.
That is where this is taking an interesting little turn, but this is where like your mom, my wife, she can handle an awkward silence.
But what I'm saying is,
listen, I've been with mom where she's been with someone, awkward silence lasting for about 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm like, I'm starting to jump in. I don't need it's nothing to do with me. I'm running downstairs and going into the room and chatting because I'm like, guys, hey! I can't do awkward silences.
No, I can't. But then I feel that for me, it's like the more comfortable I get around a human, the more I can cope with them. So like for me, it's like, if I'm really comfortable with you, it's like, oh, I feel okay to have an awkward silence. So like,
yeah, but then it's not awkward because I think like you and me go to the football sometimes, go down to Chelsea. I mean, those days have gone, mate.
I'm actually starting to watch Planet Earth to just be like, what's it like to be outside? Like genuinely, I'm sitting going,
what does the outdoors look like?
Legit.
Yeah, but listen, those days we just like get up early, drive down to London, get on the tube. I mean, man, that feels like a million years ago. But we would sometimes just like be there and we'd chat, and then we'd chat, and then it'd be like silence for 25 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
But to me, that's different because it's like you're completely comfortable. And that's the difference.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like if I'm being silent with you, that means like I'm fully like I'm good. Like I feel comfortable with you. And and that's like, so for example, like me and my best friend Sami Gosrani is like, we're not talking 24/7, but I just feel like super comfortable talking to him and then being a bit like, oh, because like in my head it doesn't class as an awkward silence. It's a bit like it's a breaking conversation almost. Whereas there's certain people where it's a bit like
well,
but
I know we're probably going to finish pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I do want to just say one last thing, and that is I am missing football, mate. I'm missing it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like again with certain people that I hang out with and stuff like that, and there's like, it's quite a social aspect, isn't it? It's like you go around to your mates or you go to a bar and you watch football. And I didn't realise how much I watched it, to be honest.
Oh, mate, I'm missing it.
I was like...
Genuinely.
Yeah.
The beginning, you're like, whatever. So no, whatever. But then as the weeks have gone on, I'm like, I'm craving it. I am longing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but in May...
We should, sorry, I was going to say, just chip in quick second, is that we should definitely like get some tickets and stuff. Like as soon as we're
definitely
back
we're
on,
doing it.
like
We're doing it.
Yeah, cool.
We're doing it. But no, what I was going to say is that ITV might be showing Euro 96, the whole tournament, which is when you were born. I am aware of that. And just to say that when you were actually born, England were playing that day, and I missed some of it because of you arriving.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Was that with Gaz? Was that?
I told you that I love football. You selfish. You know what I mean? You couldn't just like hang in there. Couldn't hang in there for half an hour, could you? But you had to break into an England game. And I tried to say,
was I born in an England game?
Yeah. Alan Shearer was playing.
I knew
Alan
I was
Shearer
special.
was playing when you were born. And like,
I knew that's why we've got a connection.
Your mum wouldn't hold on. She's selfish like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Just hang on, Tamsin. Give it 40 minutes. Yeah, but no. But yeah, you were born during Euro 96. So they're going to show it on ITV. Well, obviously not you being born. That would be weird. But they're going to show the tournament. And I'm thinking of watching it as if it was like an actual tournament. No, like watching every game. Just like saying to Tamsin, my wife, no, Tam, I'm watching this tonight. It's on.
Sure.
It's Czechoslovakia versus whoever.
South Korea.
Yeah,
and I'm watching
South Korea's not in the Euros. This is embarrassing.
Oh,
this is embarrassing.
Sorry.
Public announcement. I'm sorry that my son is literally a bit short in the intelligence.
That was quite proud of you. I thought you were just going to go hurtful, but you went clever. Well, I think obviously we need to wrap this up. I think we're up for making even a part 2 of the lockdown special.
As we sit here right now, we have no idea how lockdown might last. So
yeah, it could be months.
Listen, we might be in episode 29 of lockdown special. Do you know what I mean?
So obviously we are still kind of planning season 3. We want to make it special. We want to make the quality as high as it possibly can be. And obviously we need to get a good chili sauce.
Yes.
But yeah, obviously that's all under works. But yeah, let us know if you want to hear another lockdown special. I've really enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, it's been great to hear your voice, even though it's been quick, fast, very excitable, very like, I'm speaking to a human being. This is amazing. This is what it sounds like. Interaction. Oh, I'm loving it.
But yeah, it's been great. And so obviously just, do the shout outs. Go follow us on all the social medias. Go subscribe to all the places you can go get us. We would love you to just interact with us. Just talk to us. Maybe some ideas for season 3. Maybe some, just talk to us. Just please. Feel like I'm getting a bit desperate now, so I need to stop.
That you're begging it now, big style. Please, I just want someone.
Just, but yeah, anyway, this has been Jordan and Mark on Like Father, Like Son, Lockdown Special, Part 1, I'm going to say. And see you on the next episode.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Like Father, Like Son podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and you'll be notified every time there's a new episode.